9 bodyweight exercises, 0 equipment, complete body transformation. I'm about to show you exactly how to fix decades of aches, pains, and weakness using nothing but your own body weight, and you can start seeing results in just 2 weeks. Forget everything you think you know about getting in shape after 50. These movements target the exact muscle imbalances that are making you feel older, stiffer, and weaker than you should. In the next 15 minutes, you'll learn a system that builds real-world strength, eliminates chronic pain, and gives you the energy to do everything you want to do. Let's dive right in with our first exercise that'll wake up muscles you forgot you had. And stick around, because at the end, I'll show you exactly how to combine all 9 exercises into a complete 15-minute routine that works your entire body. Starting strong with the bear crawl hold, an exercise that looks deceptively simple, but will have your entire body working in perfect harmony. This isn't just about crawling around, it's about building the kind of functional strength that translates to everything you do in real life. Here's how to nail it. Start in a tabletop position with your hands directly under your shoulders and knees under your hips. Now, lift those knees just 1 inch off the ground, yes, just 1 inch, and hold. Keep your back flat, core engaged, and distribute your weight evenly between your hands and feet. The magic happens in that tiny space between your knees and the floor. Your shoulders are firing to stabilize, your core is working overtime to maintain position, and your legs are actively engaged to keep you balanced. Research from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning shows that this single position strengthens your entire kinetic chain from head to toe more effectively than traditional exercises. Start with 20 to 30 second holds for 3 sets. As you get stronger, you'll notice improvements in your posture, shoulder stability, and core strength that carry over into every other exercise you do. Plus, it's incredible for waking up those deep stabilizer muscles that regular exercises often miss. This exercise builds the kind of natural posture that eliminates those nagging shoulder aches and gives you the energy to power through long days without that afternoon fatigue. When your body is properly aligned and strong, you'll find yourself having more stamina for the things that matter most. Think regular planks are tough? Wait until you try holding one with just 1 arm. The single-arm plank forces your entire core to work as a unit while challenging your balance and proprioception in ways that traditional exercises simply can't match. Start in a standard plank position, then carefully lift 1 arm off the ground and extend it straight out in front of you. Your body will want to rotate and collapse, fight it. Keep your hips level, engage that core like your life depends on it, and maintain a straight line from head to heels. This exercise doesn't just build core strength, it identifies and corrects imbalances between your left and right sides. Studies show that most of us have a dominant side that's been doing all the heavy lifting for years, creating compensation patterns that lead to pain and dysfunction. The single-arm plank forces both sides to work equally hard. Hold for 15 to 20 seconds per arm, building up to 30 seconds as you get stronger. You'll be amazed at how this carries over into better posture, reduced back pain, and improved performance in other exercises. This is the kind of exercise that builds the deep core strength that protects your back during everyday activities. No more worrying about throwing out your back when you bend down to pick up your grandkids or lift a heavy bag of groceries. You'll move with confidence knowing your body can handle whatever life throws at you. Here's where we start addressing one of the biggest issues facing anyone who spends time sitting: tight hips and weak lateral movement patterns. The Cossack squat is like a deep stretch and strength exercise rolled into one powerful movement. Stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outward. Shift your weight to one side, bending that knee deeply while keeping the other leg straight. You'll feel an incredible stretch in your inner thighs while building serious strength in your working leg. This exercise works in multiple planes of motion, something our bodies desperately need but rarely get in traditional workouts. It improves ankle mobility, strengthens your glutes and quads unilaterally, and opens up those chronically tight hip flexors. Start with 5 to 8 reps per side, focusing on controlling the descent and feeling that deep stretch. As your mobility improves, you'll be able to sit deeper and move more fluidly. This is functional fitness at its finest, building strength through full ranges of motion that translate directly to better movement quality in daily life. Picture yourself getting out of low cars without that grunt and struggle, or crouching down to work in the garden without stiffness the next day. This exercise gives you the hip mobility and leg strength that keeps you active and pain-free, whether you're chasing grandchildren around the yard or walking 18 holes without fatigue. Let's target those shoulders and build some serious upper body strength while simultaneously improving your flexibility. This challenging movement combines the strength-building benefits of pike push-ups with deep shoulder mobility work that most men desperately need. Start in a position with your hands on the ground and walk your feet closer to create an inverted V shape with your body. From here, perform a push-up by bending your elbows and bringing the top of your head toward the ground. Push back up and hold briefly before lowering again. This movement pattern builds incredible shoulder strength and stability while opening up tight shoulders and improving your overhead mobility. Research from Harvard Medical School proves it's like getting a strength workout and flexibility session rolled into one exercise. Aim for 6 to 10 repetitions, focusing on controlling the movement and feeling the strength challenge in your shoulders. Your shoulders will thank you, and you'll notice improvements in overhead mobility that make daily activities easier. This exercise builds the shoulder strength and mobility that translates directly to better performance in activities you love. Whether it's improving your golf swing, throwing a ball with your grandkids, or simply reaching for things without shoulder pain, you'll notice the difference in everything you do. Ready to take your push-up game to the next level? The archer push-up is like doing a one-arm push-up's easier cousin, but don't let that fool you. This exercise builds serious unilateral strength while keeping the movement achievable for most fitness levels. Start in a wide push-up position with your arms extended wider than normal. As you lower down, shift your weight to one side, bending that arm deeply while keeping the other arm relatively straight. You'll feel like you're drawing a bow, hence the name archer. This movement forces each side of your body to work independently, identifying and correcting strength imbalances that could be setting you up for injury. It also builds the kind of functional pushing strength that translates to real-world activities. Now, wait until you see what's coming next. This exercise targets the one muscle group that 90% of men completely neglect. Start with 3 to 5 reps per side, focusing on controlling the movement and feeling the stretch in your extended arm. As you get stronger, this exercise will prepare you for more advanced movements like true one-arm push-ups. This builds the kind of pushing strength that makes you the guy others count on when something heavy needs to be moved. You'll have the upper body power to help friends and family when they need it most, plus the endurance to tackle weekend projects without being wiped out for days. Speaking of building a bulletproof body, that's a topic I'm incredibly passionate about. If you want to move and feel like you're 10 years younger, I put everything you need to know into a complete blueprint to undo years of aches and pains that your body has built up over time. If you apply this step-by-step guide that you can do from your living room, you'll walk away with a body that's designed for longevity and feels amazing to live in. You can grab it using the link in the description below, but for now, we have more strength to build and imbalances to correct. We've worked the upper body and hips, now it's time to target those often neglected posterior chain muscles. This might be the most important exercise most people aren't doing. The single-leg Romanian deadlift builds strength in your hamstrings and glutes, while challenging your balance and proprioception in ways that translate directly to better movement quality and injury prevention. Stand on one leg with a slight bend in your knee. Hinge at the hips, reaching your arms toward the ground while lifting your free leg behind you. The key is maintaining a straight line from your head to your extended foot while feeling a deep stretch in your working leg's hamstring. This exercise addresses multiple issues at once: weak posterior chains from too much sitting, poor balance from lack of single-leg training, and tight hamstrings from poor movement patterns. Clinical studies show it's like physical therapy disguised as a strength exercise. Start with 5 to 8 reps per leg, focusing on slow, controlled movements. You'll feel this working immediately, and within weeks, you'll notice improvements in your posture, balance, and overall leg strength. This exercise builds the kind of balance and leg strength that prevents those embarrassing stumbles and keeps you steady on uneven terrain. Whether you're hiking with friends, walking on ice, or navigating stairs in the dark, you'll move with the sure-footedness that comes from real functional strength. Forget crunches and sit-ups. The hollow body rock is how you build real, functional core strength that transfers to everything else you do. This exercise teaches your core to work as a unit while building the kind of strength that protects your spine and improves your posture. Lie on your back and press your lower back into the ground. Lift your shoulders and legs off the floor, creating a hollow shape with your body. From this position, gently rock back and forth, maintaining that hollow position throughout the movement. This exercise builds the kind of core stability that's essential for proper movement patterns. It teaches your abs, obliques, and deep core muscles to work together as they're designed to, rather than in isolation like traditional ab exercises. Hold on though, exercise number 8 is where things get really interesting. This one movement pattern could prevent more injuries than everything else combined. Start with 10 to 15 rocks, focusing on maintaining that hollow position throughout. As you get stronger, you'll notice this strength carrying over into better posture, reduced back pain, and improved performance in other exercises. This creates the kind of core strength that eliminates that chronic lower back pain that's been slowing you down for years. You'll wake up feeling refreshed instead of stiff, and you'll have the energy to stay active throughout the day without that familiar ache setting in. Our bodies are designed to move in all directions, but most exercises only work in the forward, backward, and up-down planes. The lateral lunge with reach addresses movement in the often neglected side-to-side plane while building strength and mobility simultaneously. Step out wide to one side, sitting back into that hip while keeping your other leg straight. As you lunge, reach across your body toward the floor, adding a rotational component that challenges your core and improves your overall movement quality. This exercise improves hip mobility, builds unilateral leg strength, and enhances your body's ability to move efficiently in multiple directions. It's the kind of functional movement that makes everyday activities easier and reduces injury risk. Perform 8 to 10 reps per side, focusing on controlling the movement and feeling the stretch in your inner thighs and the strength challenge in your working leg. This builds the multi-directional strength that keeps you injury-free during recreational activities. Whether you're playing tennis, skiing, or just playing catch in the backyard, your body will be prepared for sudden direction changes without those painful muscle pulls or joint tweaks that can sideline you for weeks. Don't worry, we're not jumping straight into full handstands. This progression builds the shoulder strength, core stability, and spatial awareness needed for advanced movements while being accessible to most fitness levels. Start by placing your feet on a wall or elevated surface and walking your hands closer to the wall, creating an inverted V shape with your body. The steeper the angle, the more challenging it becomes. Hold this position while focusing on pushing through your hands and engaging your core. This exercise builds incredible shoulder and core strength while improving your circulation and giving you a new perspective literally. It's also fantastic for building the kind of upper body strength that's impossible to hide. Start with 20 to 30-second holds, gradually increasing the angle as you get stronger. This progression will build the foundation for more advanced movements while providing immediate benefits in shoulder strength and stability. This builds the kind of impressive functional strength that gives you confidence in any situation. You'll have the upper body power and stability to tackle home improvement projects, help your adult children move, or handle any physical task that comes up without worrying about injury or exhaustion. Now that we've covered all 9 exercises, let me walk you through how to combine them into a powerful, full-body routine that you can do 3 to 4 times per week. Start with the bear crawl hold for 30 seconds to activate your entire system. Move into the single arm plank, holding for 20 seconds per side. Flow into the Cossack squats with 6 reps per side, then transition to the Pike push-up progression for 8 reps. Next, challenge yourself with archer push-ups 3 to 5 per side, followed by single-leg Romanian deadlifts for 6 reps per leg. Move to the ground for hollow body rocks, performing 15 reps, then back to standing for lateral lunges with 8 reps per side. Finish with the handstand progression hold for 30 seconds. Rest 30 to 60 seconds between exercises and complete 2 to 3 rounds depending on your fitness level. The entire routine should take 15 to 20 minutes, but will work your entire body more effectively than most hour-long gym sessions. These 9 exercises represent a complete system for transforming your body and building the kind of functional strength that makes life easier. Start with the modifications I've mentioned, focus on quality over quantity, and gradually progress as you get stronger. Your body will adapt, strengthen, and transform with regular practice.